Ahora. Yeah, now I see my avatar moving. Dale. What the hell? All right, let me see what's going on. I don't know. You heard me? What's up, Hector? What's up, Brunswick? Wanda, Miguel. Let's see. No, no, done. Where you at? Oh, here we go. Let's see. Hello, Hazel. I saw. Do I still sound low? Cause my shit was connected to my shit to the car. I disconnected the Bluetooth. Mama knows. Today's gonna be a little bit different. Let's see. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. All right. Yeah, start moving. So I mean, let's see. Sounds good. All that sounds good. All right, here we go. I'm going to show you guys what I bought 2 weeks ago at the yard sale. Over there at Coney Island. You know what I'm saying? All right, here we go. You want the Paco's around? Okay, I sound better now. Okay. Yeah, I disconnected it. I was connected to my the car's system. I was trying to do my intro with the other phone. This phone has a bunch of shit in there that I got this phone loaded with music and you name it and everything. I was trying to use the other phone and that shit almost got nothing. I don't that shit has plenty of freaking hard drive space. Go figure. All right, here we go. What's up? What's up? Watch out! Watch out! Aquí va la cámara. Here we go. Where you at? Ah, right. This, that. Damn it. That's what happens when you don't use something in a while. Let's see. Let's see. Where my shit at? Oh, it's at the bottom, right? Yeah, here we go. That's that. That's that. Okay. Boom. All right, here we go. Showtime. All right. I like I said, I got this at a yard sale, and I'm gonna take this guy out because I bought this. This is the first item I bought from that lady at the yard sale. There's a little, a couple of bits, as you see the wall. Let me go here. All right. It wasn't many. Just a dollar. Just a dollar to make you holler. That's it. So then, let me see. Let me catch up with any questions. Let's see. Okay. Dale, que está comprando la crompa, la comprita. All right. Well, well, I guess he'll be back. Vamos a ver. Anyway, here we go. I got this container right here for $3, and then I'm gonna show you what's in here. There was other stuff in here. I already took out some stuff, like these hinges, metal. I don't need that. This is basically what you see in this bag. It's a lot of little brass part. So what I do is, I recycle brass and copper. So there's a lot of here. Let me show you there, so you won't see. You know, 'cause you can't probably the bag is it's got some oil, but you see these brass pieces right there. So shit, I'm gonna say it's about like a pound and a half. That's probably there like $3 there in brass. Couple of scissors. I know there was a lot of scissors. Boom, boom, boom. I kind of organized it because this shit was kind of disorganized. Another pair of scissors, little teeth, they're kind of dirty. Bam, bam. There's a little wrench, a little hammer, Stanley flathead screwdriver. Like, mind you, I got all this for $3. Then if I would have known that before I put, oh no, this is a little set, old school. Mm-mm-mm. I don't know, a couple of a bag of a little screws. I might just put the shit in the box lot at the auction. This I don't know what the hell this is. You see how it's connected, and it's got like I don't know. I have no idea what this is, and it splits like open. So I don't know. Don't ask me. Maybe you one of y'all know. I don't know. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? Oh no, this was not in there. This is from something else. This little key. Remember the old school thing? Check it out. This is like a bike thing, I believe, like a little tool for the bike. All right, let's see. Any questions? Hector, what's up, Hector? I see. He went. Blah, 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 blah. Yo, what up, Les? I know exactly. Now, yo, hold on. I haven't finished. There's more here in the $3 little container. Okay, this one is. It says mag. That's a pretty good 516. A little set here. What you call it? Unless you know, cause he's a mechanic, so he should know about all these little tools and a little file thing. You can always use that, especially if you have a chainsaw. You can file that shit, make it sharp again. This is what is this? I don't see a name, but I think it's there. But since it's getting, my the beautiful sun has disappeared on me. But anyway, una llave, a little garden tool. Here, I want to make sure you guys can see it. I'm gonna back up. Mm-mm. A little suspension tape that was in there. A little brand new in the package, little knife, utility knife thing. A little chopper. Brand new. I have a drill bit. This is what? What size? Rotary drill. It says ½ inch, I believe. You see it right there. I don't know if you guys can see it. There was a bunch of these, but like in the bag. These door hinges. Kind of, I don't need it. Probably just, like I said, this is going to go in the... We're not going to show that. A little knife. A screwdriver. I'm looking for the old school ones. A little rusted. But you dip the shit in a little bit of vinegar, soak it overnight. It'll take out that rust. It'll make that shit look good again. Let it soak over in vinegar. Do have not a major one. Okay, Craftsman. Here we go. Y'all know Craftsman. Bam, bam, bam. Another Phillips screwdriver. Now this is a little loose bag. I'm looking for the vintage. Una llave. What size? 7/8 on one side. On that side over there. And this one, I think it says 3/8. Otra llave. And it's mixed because it's got keys from different companies. This one I'm trying to read. This one's a little bit rust, not too rusty. It's just like you know. I'm trying to read the name. I'm looking for the vintage one. I know they're in there. A little old school, tape. The tape measure. It's like it's not paper. Or is it? It's like a kind of another scissors. Another scissors. Needles. What you? Needles. Nose pliers. All right. Let me see. Anything? Any questions? Miguel, why you laughing, Miguel? You laughing at tools? What the hell? What's up, Burial? Okay. Oh, another pair of scissors. Otra hex llave. Another little wrench. Pressure pliers. Wasaki, I believe that says. Wasaki, is it? I'm making sure I'm reading it right. Oh no, it says Kawasaki. I'm reading it now. Kawasaki. Check it out. Two-sided wrench. Usually, it's one side. This one has two, both heads. One there, otra cabeza. Como nos gusta Harry. Cabeza. All right, here's some pliers. This is not a major name brand. And some of these, I'm just gonna put like in another box lot at the auction. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get my money back. And then some. Another wrench. I was gonna keep a few. But then I think it's this one say Stanley. This is like an old school tool. Blah blah blah. This one's kind of broken. Let's see. I'm in the picture. Let me see. There it is. That side's broken. Mm-hmm. This is that stick for the jacks. I don't know where the jack is at, but here's the little the bar. Mm-hmm. A little set of little pliers. Like I said, all that so far we still at $3. Keep that in mind. $3. Oh, this one's Craftsman. Nice. Okay. Oh, plastic knife, not no biggie. That'll be leaving. Oh, this is a Kia wrench. I never heard of that name. Like IKEA, like the store. It's a wrench. You can't see it because it's a little bit dark. But believe me, where's it at? Let's see if I can show it. Darn it. Anyway, another day. Another wrench. Damn, this is a small one. This is a little one. 1/4 wrench, 5/16. Usually don't see those size. All right, I hope I ain't boring y'all here with the tools, but I wanted to do something different. Flathead screwdriver. Another wrench. All right, this one is old, I believe. Let's see. Oh, look, made in the USA. All right, let me speed up. A little brush. Probably gonna use this one to clean some of these tools up. Because the nicer they are, the better they go at an auction or whatever. If anybody does marketplace, another damn screwdriver, a little filing stick, another small wrench, Craftsman, drill bit. This is Nicholas Handyman's home file pack. That's good. Always, like I said, you sharpen the chain for the chainsaw. Always good to have those. Funny looking hammer. Check it out. Let me see. I'm gonna try to put it. Another file. Craftsman. A hole puncher. I don't know what that would be in there, but that's what it is. Another little knife. Little screwdriver. Let me see real quick. Any questions? The more wrenches than in the chat. Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's a good point. More wrenches in the chat. That's true. That's true. Look, a brand new. Oh, wait a minute. Let me go because I want to go back to my camera. A brand new because it still got the tough, hyper tough, flathead, project, AP, project source. Oh, these are hex keys. Okay. The tweezer. Let me see. I'm gonna get a level thing. See that? Is it level? Is it level? Ahora. Okay. Oh, this is what I like. I'm gonna clean this up. Milwaukee pliers. This is, I believe, like, and this is old school. You see that? And they got a little bit of rust. I think you guys can see that. But I'm gonna clean it up. Milwaukee, where you at, Milwaukee? There you go. Oh, come on, go back in the picture. There you go. And you press this button and adjust it right here. I like that. That right there by itself is worth the $6 I spent on both things. This container and that container. Okay. I don't know what the hell this is, like a fishing line there that was in there. I'm not sure. Some kind of little something. Another scissors. Another wrench. All right, so that's the first one. Let's go to the second one. And then this one, let me go. Okay. This is underneath everything. I don't think she realized that. What had it's a snap-on little screwdriver. This bad boy, look it up. It's the old version with the 720 battery. But if y'all know tools, you know snap-on is expensive. If y'all know that. And she does light up. Let me see. Look. Let me see if you guys can see that. You see? You see the lights? So, but I no charger. It does have the battery. So I'm gonna throw this bad boy at the auction because I don't need it. But it's Snap-on, and people are gonna fight for this. And especially it shows that it's working kind of. I don't know. It had a paint brush roller here. Let's see. Okay. So yeah. So let's keep on. This is some nails. I don't need it. It's a little package of nails. This incomplete, but those little screwdriver sets. I'll put it right here closer to the camera. There it is. Especially those that like to, like to record. Here, look, the scissors. Okay. This is an old school thing. What do you call this shit again? It's like what is it? Old school Amish screwdriver set. I'm trying to take out. Let me see. Hold on. Let me go back. Where you at? Yo, this camera shit gets me confused. Oh, see that drill bit? I'm trying to take that sucker out. But yeah, that's that. And then this is old school. It's not metal. Alloy wrench. And I'm trying to remember the name. And this is the 14-inch. What it says? Anyway, I'll get back to you. I now looked it up. This is between, according to online, from 20 to $40. 14-inch this wrench, and it has a certain name brand. Darn it! Let me see if I can turn on my camera. I mean, not my camera, my flashlight. Oh, you know what? Give me a second. Let me get my light. I have a light here. Look, my feet. Okay. All right. Here we go. Ahora sí que se ve. Trim. Let me see. Wait, where you? Damn. Let me get it in there. All right. So I don't know you guys can see that. Trimo. 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 14-inch. Look it up. You'll see. This it's a vintage wrench. Ooh, that light's bright. Hold on. All right. Let's continue. Yeah, yeah. Pipe wrench. Pipe wrench. There you go. This is. Wait, hold on. Let me go back into the so I can see myself. Because I look at the comments, I can't see the what I'm showing. Hacksaw. It's in brand new in the package. Y'all see the light? Okay. Some kind of I don't know, some inch in the package. These choppers. Mind you, like I said, all this right here so far, $6. Just with that stamp on a little screwdriver, I'm gonna get it back. Just that by itself. Oh, look at the kind of odd. I think this is a bicycle kickstand, if not mistaken. And this is kind of old school. Okay. Flathead, a big one. First watch. Door guard. It's a door guard. Let me keep out the los monstruos, los trolls. You already know. Okay. Lennox. I see that. But I don't see the drill bits. Let's see. I don't know. This is a heavy little. It's heavy. Whatever this is, I don't know what the hell. It's like a ruler. I don't know. Maybe some mechanical shit. Maybe Paco, you know what this shit is? This is this moves. This moves too. That moves. So I don't know. Stanley. Stanley. The heck those hex keys. Sandpaper. Another damn Phillips screwdriver. Some pliers. Another little clippers. Cut wires, whatever, or even your tree, whatever, your branches. A little rusted, but a little screwdriver set. Oh, so for mechanic drawings? Okay. I mean, what drawing for what? For the motor? What are they drawing? You know, you, if you're a good mechanic, you don't need that. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. All right, a little bit set here with three of them missing, but it's all right. No, it's all right. Like a garden tool thing. Let me see if you guys can see that. Hold on. Getting a little dark on me here. Little, like a little flashlight. It looks like it's LED. I gotta put the battery, see if it works, and it's got a magnet. You can always use that. Leave that in the car. Flyers. Another one. Here, let me put the light in here so y'all can see. Whoa, okay, y'all can see better. Marble polish. I don't know what that was in there, but that was in the box. I don't need that. They're a little bit bent up, but they're still usable. The needle nose pliers, wrench, a little sword. See, you guys, y'all can see that. Tape measure with the missing. It was Stanley. I don't know if y'all can see that. The sticker is missing, but it does work. Oh, I got it locked. Hold on. Let me get 1 inch, the size of the Harry's little pee-pee. There we go. Yep, I knew it. I knew it. He had a little one. All right. There you see that. A little cord. I don't know. Shit. Oh, let me lower the settings. Maybe you can see better on the light. Cause I am outdoors. I'm right here in front of the Bronx Zoo. So but of course there's no more sun. All right. There's a little cord here. One. It makes it into three. Oh, let me open it. You see? Damn it. So you can. There we go. A little knife. Don't remember what's in here. Another a bit set drill. You see, y'all can see that. See, here we go. I'm gonna face it to the light. All right. Focus. All right, here we go. Another scissors. Shit, this is like the what? The 12th pair of scissors. I don't know if y'all can see that well. Stick on sandpaper sheets. All right. You go use that. Come on, stop moving around, camera. Okay. This is what they call it, the 6-in-1, 7-in-1 tool. Let's see, guys, you see that? It's got some plaster on it and everything. So I gotta scrape that shit off. Maybe I'll keep it because it's like I'm trying to remember 6-in-1 or 7-in-1 type of tool. Some clippers, a broken hammer. Let's see, y'all can see it. I think the stick is in here somewhere. I think so. Well, I just might throw it away because I mean, what I want is the head. And I got a free hammer, so I don't really need it. So we loose stuff in there. Electrical tape. You go use that. Another utility knife. You guys probably can't see it. A little sword. Let me see. Let me see my face there. There we go. Y'all can see that. Some more wrenches. Oh, look at this one. This one says Sears on it. Let me see. Y'all can see that. Sears. Come on, don't. Y'all can see that? I'm trying to put it in the light. I don't never recall seeing wrenches that say Sears on it. And a few more. But y'all see. All right, I don't want to bore y'all more, y'all too much with these tools. But yeah. Let me see if I can get my music there in a little bit. Any questions, any comments, any suggestions? How about that? Let's see. I haven't see what the chat. Well, something about wood cutting for I guess one of the saws. And the ruler is for mechanic. Okay, that's the old one. Drill bits. Clear. Little handsaw. Yeah. Which one, Paco? The one with Sears? There's two or three in there, but I should have, I was trying to do the live earlier with the sun out, but okay, things got delayed. But yeah, what you saw right there, well, I'm gonna say $7 because that little bit set from the wall, that was $1. But the damn thing was loaded. I didn't expect her to sell me that shit for no $3. Those little containers are full of stuff. And then to tell the truth, on one of them she said $2. I was like, nah, I'm gonna give you three, because I was like, I could say, what? Yeah, okay, but yo, that's a bargain. And inside that, you saw that damn snap on thing. When I saw that shit, I was like, oh, snap that. And I was like, like I said, I pressed the button, that shit lit up. So I think it works. It just needs the charger. But just by the name by itself, it'll sell for a couple of dollars at the auction. Hold on to that Sears wrench. Yeah, yeah. All the vintage shit, like that wrench too, the pipe wrench. That shit, that one's vintage. It's not metal, so that sucker's alloy, so that shit don't get rusted. So I'm gonna definitely keep that one. That one too. I missed a lot of comments. Yolanda, man, yo, I'm trying to do the pen and color thing. I'm trying to show and tell. And then oh yeah, yeah, I'm gonna keep that one. 'Cause like I said, I think that's the only one in there that says Sears. And this lady that I bought this from, the from the yard sale, she buys storage unit. I'm gonna tell you a little story. I started and then buy storage. I said, oh, okay. And at first I wasn't sure what's this fucking ass in the stop sign. Um, so anyway, I talked to her in English. I was asking for listen. I left, went to like two other places for yard sales, and I said I had to come back. And that's when I grabbed the other box containing the tools that had that snap-on drill, that screwdriver drill. You know what I'm saying? And I brought wait a minute, I brought something else. It's worth like $25. You plug it in. It's the Nintendo, the original Nintendo, but it's the one you plug into the TV. But it's not the battery one. It's the one you plug in electrical. Because usually I seen the ones they sell at like Walmart and shit. Got the place in the controller. No, this one you plug it in, and it has two controllers. The mini, yo, it's a small. Let me show you guys so y'all can see. Now that I'm in the mood for showing. Plus, the people go ahead and record. they they can make shorts, whatever. I don't care. Let me see. I put in here. Wait a minute. Oh, wait, hold on. Y'all can't see my stats. Hold on. I don't want to know. I'm gonna keep quiet. Oh, here we go. Okay, I got it. Here we go. This is one of the second half when I went back. I bought that one, that container. They had the snap-on thing with the other tools for $3. And that's like I said, when I came back, she said $2. Well, nah, I'm gonna give you three. I know, or I could even give her 4 or 5. I mean, but like I said, let me go back to the story before I show you this little Nintendo little console. Um, she buys storage units twice a month, and she said a yard sale once a month. And then so I said, all right, cool. I'm gonna be coming to your yard sale. So you have it once a month? I said, yo, she sells that shit, stays rock bottom. And whatever she doesn't sell, she takes it to the auction where I take my shit at. So funny thing. And so she was like, oh, I thought I kind of recognized you. I seen you at the auction. Like I say, it's a small world. All right, let me go back here. All right, my bad, my bad. I knocked myself out of my own life. How you like that? Yo, what's Miguel? Miguel thinks the tools are funny. Miguel, what are you talking about? These tools ain't funny. It ain't funny, Bugs Bunny. All right, here we go. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna light it up. Let me show. Let me turn on my little light. Oh shit! I don't want to scratch it. Mm, check it out. Check it out. And I looked it up. It's worth like $25, but she sold it to me for $1. Boom. And I say, yo, and like I said, this one you plug it in because most of the other ones you got to put batteries and shit in it. All right, let me put my camera back up. All right, here we go. See if I can see that. This is like about see the little console. Damn it, you can't see it. Let me put it here at the angle. It says entertainment system in the front of it. This is it's got a little bit, Hey, it's a little bit dirty. What can you say? That's how I got it. It came in this little plastic bag. It looks like I can see it, like a controller here, like the normal Nintendo. You plug it in. Here's the power cord, and what has inside? It has the other controller, and supposedly when I looked up online, like I said, it's only worth like $25. It supposedly has 400 games in there. I don't know which games they got, but I'm gonna find out. Like I said, I got that for $1. All right, so let me back up camera. There we go. Okay, and let me see. I'm trying to remember if I got anything else from her. I got that. Oh, well, I'm gonna show that another time. A tackle box with some fishing stuff. I already wanted the hooks. They're like circle hooks. If y'all know about fishing, you gotta kind of use circle hooks now because we got so many regulations and rules, and so the fish doesn't swallow the hook. They want you kind of a lot of fishes you go for use circle hooks. It doesn't. They don't swallow those hooks, and they get usually hooked by the corner of their mouth. So anyway, she had a box of those with a nice name brand, and I only wanted to buy that. And she said for the whole tackle box, everything $5. I was like, so I couldn't take out my $5 more quicker than faster than a speeding bullet because I'm gonna show you what's in that tackle box. Um, just the hooks, the box of hooks, it's worth more than $5. It's 100 hooks. It doesn't have the leader, but um, like I said, I'll show you the quality hooks. They actually even use those damn hooks that show you the idea. They even use those for tunas. And you look online, those hooks for tuna. So they show you how strong they are and the quality they are. And plus, like I said, there's other leader stuff in there. There's a couple like lead sinkers and a few other stuff. Just the tackle box is worth $5. So I'm just saying, I don't need a tackle box, but she gave me an offer I could not refuse. So that's that. All right, let's see. Cool. That's what's up. Yeah, want to see. You have a connect. You may go. Yeah, yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's why I was. And and now I was talking to. Let me tell you a story about because I was like talking. I said, listen, I know you. So since you buy storage units, be careful what you buy. I mean, not careful, but it's like you can find stuff in there, and don't sell it to the auction. Or and she also put stuff on eBay. The next thing to do is get her account on eBay. I'm gonna promote it. You know what I'm saying? No, 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 I won't do that because then she may get a couple of crazy people over there sending her crazy messages. But you know, anyway, she does sell on eBay, and she said that she has her art sales. She says she keeps some stuff, and then she said one time she bought a Rolex watch. I said, "Oh, was it real?" And she said she went to the store, and they told her, they looked at it, and there was like because she's just like a Spanish woman. At first I wasn't sure, but she started talking to me afterwards Spanish, and then so she went to this like, where you find this? Where you got this from? And she said, well, I got it for a storage unit. And then she was like, I think I bought the storage unit for $300. She's like, you found gold here. This is real, and blah 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 blah. And then comes out, she was telling me the story, and then the own, I'm saying the manager comes out and says, "What you got there?" And then the other worker tells her, "Oh, look, she got this in that storage unit, and it's real." And he's like, "Nah, I can tell from that far away it's fake." So he gave her negative vibes. I don't know. She's like, "What do you think?" I said, "Well, I don't know. I don't know why he gave you the. Maybe he don't like certain people, or." And then so she tells me, "You think he was racist?" I go, "I guess maybe." I said, well, "Fuck, you didn't watch it, so I got it with me still." So anyway, I told her she needs to go to the 47th district in Manhattan and sell it. And I gave her a good name that will give it for that copy shit, and won't lowball her in an offer on a Rolex watch. And because I've been watching some of those YouTube guys, in the I don't know if you guys ever, um, there's a couple of channels with Rolex watches. Nah, nah, no wife. A matter of fact, she's married, Burial. She's married. No, I want the merchandise, and for the discount price. That's what I want. My girl's out there. She's out there. She's there. But yeah, nah. I was just trying to get the information. And I was telling her, and I said, and be careful if you get, because sometimes people buy storage units and gold sometimes. Go ring, go chain. I said, be careful. I say, because gold is very expensive right now. I think it's at 4,600 an ounce. So I told her, don't lowball, don't get no lowball offers. I said, I said, also that you could take down to 47th district in Manhattan. They'll pay pretty good money for the they won't lowball you or cheat you, what I'm saying, with the money. Because you go to some of these pawn shops and and then so yeah, anyway, like I said, gold is very high. If you want to sell gold pieces, make sure you know that it's 45 to, because it was at 5,000 just last month, but it went down a little bit. Silver also calmed down. Sterling silver, it was at 110. That's where it peaked at last month, but now I think it's down to, I think, $80. So, but gold is usually solid. It doesn't go drop usually. So it's up there. I see a couple of laughing emojis. Okay, all right. So yeah, but yeah. But back to her. I just want to, and I, get the information where you buy the storage unit, when you're gonna have the yard sale, because I'm in there like, like swimwear. I'm gonna be, I'm gonna be at your yard sales, because you sell shit, cheap, and as you build a friendship, she probably, not take that, whatever, give me, whatever. Well, then again, I give the information when she give the top dollar on certain things. I'm not gonna lowball her and things either, because if I see something that value that I could flip it, you know, and she sells me a good price, I'm gonna do it. Let's see, 50. Oh, it went up to 56. Okay, so yeah, so I think that was the highest it went to then. So, and you'll be surprised. You got a little gold chain. You'll be surprised what they'll pay for you now these days. You're like, what? Yeah, like there's another guy I watch on YouTube. It's a pawn shop, and anyway, a guy came in, a young guy. He was he saw two chains, and he was like, they were kind of playing with him. He was like, well, so what you want for these two chains? They have those guns. Yeah, it tells them that's real. Those freaking guns that shows them what's silver, what's gold. They're expensive little guns, but all those places like the jewelry stores, the pawn shops, they have that gun, and it detects if it's real or not. And then it gives like a certain number, like a reading. But anyway, so they were playing with this guy, and it was like, "Yo, so what you want for these chains?" And he was like, 150. So they was like, "What, for both of them or for each?" And he was like, "Nah, yeah, for both of them." So they said, "Nah, what about if I give you 1,000?" And he was like, "Huh? What? Are you joking with me?" Not, oh, what? You're not happy? What about 1,200? And he was like, and he didn't know what to say. He was like, what? Nah, come on. And he says, you know what? I'm gonna be fair with you. I'm gonna give you 1,500. How about that? And he's like, yeah, yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that. So the guy didn't know, and so they told him, listen, you need to know the value of things these days because you would have taken to the wrong place. They would have lowball you and rip you off. But we don't do that here. So that's why that guy is honest. I think he buys certain silver too high. Like he'll buy that shit like close to the value, of the ounce. And I don't know. I know they got to make money, but like I say, he's more than extremely fair on stuff that he buys. But yeah, this is a YouTube channel out there. Has a lot of gold and doesn't wear. Well, that's all right. Yeah, I guess one day she will, Paco. Maybe on the next family event, the next I don't know wedding or something. Who knows? For the kids, the silver. Yeah, you know what? I'm more like back in the days when I was a teenager. Yeah, I like gold. Yeah, that shit. I got that shit put away. And then I'm gonna show you back in the days when I bought gold and I thought it was expensive. Now I wish I would have brought more. And this is off of eBay. What is that? What is that, Hazel? What are those emojis? Oh, did you got your headphones on? What is it? Is it too loud? I mean, I'm trying to get it. Prospect. Yeah, 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 definitely. Yeah, Bronx would give the word. Um, and then gold is not gonna drop too much. It probably go up if anything. Shit, just like everything else been going up, right? The gases, food, and you name it, tolls. Nothing usually goes, drops back. Yo, that's her like oh my that the goal is her like her beanie babies. She ain't gonna let that shit go. She likes her little, her thing, her jewelry. Yeah, like I said, back I'm not sure like in a future date, shit I brought like a 24 karat gold chain. It's not big, it's not super heavy, but it's 24 karat and I can imagine the value of it. I think I bought it back then for like I'm gonna say I think $140. It's nowhere near that price. It's way more than that. But I'm just saying, and then I brought something else. It was like little rocks, and they solid gold, and it's real because I got it verified that because I bought it at eBay. So this shit ain't real. Like one time I did buy a starting shipping chain. Yo, when that shit came in the mail, I could tell right away. I took it. Oh, man, this shit's peeling. I was like, listen, and it was marked too, 925. And I was like, I told the seller, listen, I'm gonna send this back to you because this shit is peeling. And she's like, oh no, it's okay, just keep it. I'll give you a refund. So she knew damn well that shit it wasn't sterling silver. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I'm gonna send you back this fake shit. Um, but anyway, yeah, back to the little. It's like a little three little gold things they found at a mine. That's the story. And this. I'm talking about. This is like about maybe 14 years ago. And it's in a little bag, and it's not. It's like I said, it comes in a little gold chain, and it has like three little like rock stones. That probably I'm gonna sell. I have no kind of use for that one, and I believe that one's 14 karat. I have listening. I'm here listening. My bad. Oh, okay, okay, I got you, Hazel. No paramo. Yeah, yeah, 24 karat. Yep, Brunswick. That's what I'm saying. That's the only piece I got for 24 karat too. I wish I would have brought more back then. Who the hell knew that this shit would be the price it is today? Shit, if you would have bought gold back then, it would have been better than all this bitcoins and put your money with this low ass interest in the banks, CDs in the banks. You would have made more money keeping your gold and then selling that shit now. You make more money. But okay, like I said, who knew how this shit was gonna go up like that crazy? I don't know. Where's she at? Wanda. Dice algo. You're not wearing your shit. Or maybe she pass it to you. Well, I'm not. You don't have to do what I say, but maybe pass like one or two pieces to your daughter, maybe to your son, something like that. And watch them pawn that shit. No, no, I'm kidding. I don't know. Where you at, Wanda? Yeah, that's good. Oh, you listening? Okay, okay. That's good. Yeah, yeah. Hold that shit. You think it'll go up to 6,000? Like down the road? Because sometimes when something's high, you got to take advantage because you don't know when something crashes either. Also, like it'll like kind of smooth out and go back to maybe 3,000 an ounce, and and you had opportunity because oh, let me tell you something else. The shit with the pawn shops is they buy like this guy that like one of the channels I watch on YouTube. He buys that shit. Like I'm saying, say something is worth, like say I'm gonna give you an example, $100 little bar of sterling silver, like a little bar, and it's worth like $100. He'll buy that shit at 75, $80. That's kind of high. And the shit with the rules in pawn shop, you can't sell it for 30 days. So the way silver has been dropping a little bit. So in 30 days, it'll probably be the price that he paid for it. Maybe So that's the shit with the pawn shop. They cannot put it out to the showroom at the floor and I'm saying in the showcase for 30 days. I guess they got to see if it's stolen because people do sell stolen shit to the pawn shops. And but okay, I'm just saying they have to hold it for at least 30 days. That's the rule, and I guess it's like a law or something. But I heard that in plenty of pawn shops they got to hold something for 30 days because I see people bring in certain things. And I'm like, oh shit, yeah, yeah, I want that. Listen, how much is that? Oh, nah, I can't sell it yet. I have to wait for 30 days. Okay. And we're still in a war. And usually, the history after every war, there's recession. That's the history. So, welcome, welcome, New Hampshire, Mountain Girl. So yeah, the history is, we go to recession after, and we haven't ended this war. Supposedly they're doing a what, like a little peace deal. They're making a deal with the countries, United States with them. But we'll see if that happens. Oh, look, Paco. She said one day she will. So there is hope. There is hope. Yeah, and I really like now. I don't really rock gold like that. I'm more into like also starting silver. You know what I mean? Plus, you know how it is. Certain places in New York, you got to be careful because, like I said, the economy is bad and the people are struggling too. And that's like a quick sell too. You know what I'm saying? And you know how it is. You're trying out there to have fun, but okay, there's always the bad guys out there. Okay. That's the word there. Brunswick said, "Hold on to it, Wanda." Paco said, "No." Paco's saying, "Sell it." So we could go to the Mickey Mouse the cruise. What's your name of it? What's the name of the cruise ship? He wants to go to that. The Mickey Mouse. Oh, I know you saw one that there's a freestyle cruise ship. It has Lisa. I just saw this the other day on TikTok, and it's called the Freestyle Cruise Ship. And then I didn't know they had something like that. And they got freestyle singers singing, and the food, everything's provided. I'm pretty sure it's a nice price to pay for the ticket. But I'm saying, that's something once in not even once in a lifetime. Every now and then, something like that is nice. I'm gonna say maybe like it's cost like $3,000 per person, and you get the food included. Of course the bed, the room, and the entertainment and all that stuff. Here we go. Here we go. The woo. Well, I don't. The woo. F woo. I'm gonna keep it clean. I'm gonna keep it clean. We may have kids. This is we may have kids there lurking. You just never know. You just never know. All right, let me see what we got. Yeah, yeah, you already know, Paco. You know how it is. Yeah. Okay, let me see what else. What else? Yes, another day I'm gonna show you the like I said the tackle box I got with the fishing stuff. Um, this past weekend I didn't hit any yard sale because thanks to the washout weekend, it rained both days and people don't have they don't sell stuff. Garage sale, yard sales, they don't have them. And okay, 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 that's what's up, mine girl. Um, I haven't seen your husband around. Like he's like sometimes he'll be in the chat. He's there with you right now. Tickets are very expensive these days. What do you think that it'd be like a ticket, Wanda? Cause my sister, she be doing cruise every year. She be doing that, she be going out there too, to Florida, doing those damn cruises. I'm like, damn it, I can't be doing that shit. I don't gotta like that. I mean, I could, one, but I'm telling you, every year, my sister goes to those damn cruises with my, with the kids and all over there with the nephews. Okay, he's here. Okay, okay. Um, so yeah, but even though I'm gonna look into it. I want to see how much those tickets are. It's something, or even you remember one of the thing what was it gonna be? I think it's gonna be at Jersey. It's gonna be in Jersey that concert with the artists, and it's probably not too expensive. It's gonna have a lot of good artists. I'm probably gonna hit that one. It's been years I do one of those. The concert tickets? You think so? Come on, come on. Well, what's up? Somebody out there, Google. Somebody research. How much is the concert ticket? Well, do you know what he paid for the ticket? And what it is like? Usually, it's like a what? Like a week? I think it's the cruise. The it's like a week or something like that. Like I said, my sister goes every year. Not only that, she also goes to sometimes to PR. You know, which with my brother-in-law. But my brother say because I know he texted me the other day. My mom asked me to get her an AC, so I'm not gonna give her a used one. I'm gonna get her a new one. I'm probably gonna get it probably from Walmart. That's usually like the better price to get, to get it now. But the Windows AC, because I have Central Air, but I'm saying, you know how it is in the city. People with the Windows AC, there's AC units. Okay, so it was expensive. Okay, I'll take your word for it. Oh well, I don't know if there's any group discounts. Maybe I don't know. I'm trying to do something here. Let's see if I can do it. What's up? What's up? What's up, Blaze? I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna. I would like to leave this live up and running, but I might just put it in private. And then nothing happened bad, but I'm just saying. What you call it earlier? I showed some what I had brought in at a yard sale. I spent a lot of money. I had it. I had it. What you call it? Go deep into my pockets. And what is it? Wait a minute. I'm trying to. It was 6, 7, 12, 30. It's $5. You know what? Hold on. Give me a second here, guys. Hold on first. Chat for a little 1 minute. I'm going to do something here on my other phone. Yo, shout out to the Yankees yesterday. Woo! But I mean, what was it? Last week, scored 2 runs a game. Yes, they got 24 hits, got 15 runs. Even playing the Kansas City Royals, which is not like a great team, but they get a lot of runs, and we'll see though, because I know it's been the kind of like stressful year to be a Yankee fan. Uh, that's what I want to do. Talk for a quick minute too. I won't be here. I hope my see. There, where you at? Let me get mine, girl. What's up, Miguel? Oh, Miguel, you missed it, man. I had the Playboy bunnies over here, Miguel. Oh man, the woman was muy caliente, Miguel. You missed it. You're gonna have to watch the replay, bro. They was like, Where's Miguel? I want to say hi to him. Yeah, you welcome on, girl. I want to say hi to him. You see? No, you didn't see it. You saw the Playboy bunnies? Let me find out you was lurking, Miguel. Oh, hold on. Let me close out my thing. I'm hearing an echo over here. All right. Yeah. You see that, bro? We got him. We got Miguel. Yo, Miguel, you live? Yeah, I try to, I could talk, with the best of them in the chat, but I try to, have organizing peaceful, life, because we all know there's a lot of drama channels out there. There's a lot of, what I'm saying, but we have fun sometimes with some music, sometimes, today I want to show my little Um, I used to go to the well, I should go live the option that to. But I said recently hasn't been like inside this antique stuff was good, but I don't have this the you know, record video and upload it. So, I don't know. I guess you want to call me I got oh, wait a minute. I'm becoming over. Let's see. Hopefully, yeah. Let's see. Okay, do I still sound like a robot still? E. Damn, I don't know why. Oh, you know what? Give. Oh, no, no, no. I don't know if I still sound like a robot. I'm J1 or that other guy Rick. Yo, this it's crazy on the YouTube how they compare people because they sound alike, whatever the case is. That I'm this person, I'm that person. Let me see. Oh, it's good now. It's good. All right. Yeah. Well, because the other phone, I know I closed out of YouTube because I was doing the, giving out the wrenches. Now, well, your Paco, what do you think? Are the wrenches even with my little with my boxes of wrenches, or the little yard sale wrenches are still up in numbers? I'm trying to see. Who got more wrenches and shit? My toolbox there, or the wrenches at Home Depot? And be careful because Hazel's got the she's got the hammer wrench. So be nice to her. She's like the Incredible Hulk. You don't want to see her get mad. You don't like when I get mad. So yeah, something like that. See, don't let those hazel eyes fool you. Membership for YouTube at the flea market. Imagine, right? Um, shall I used to what you call it? To I had like a little argument with the I'm gonna say the husband of the flea market. I was trying to help an old lady because she was trying to set up, and I was going there for a little while with the flea market stuff, right? Sell there, and I had a big clientele. I would go there, and just to give you a little insight, Wanda, remember the stuff I used to do back, used to get back then? That will all go to the flea market, the free stuff, if that makes sense. So anyway, I would go to the flea market, and as I went there, I'm gonna say about a good. I would go like every Saturday. Sometimes Sunday, not really, because that was like, Monday's a normal work day. But that I would usually go Saturday, and after a month, those people would look for me. People would look for me, and I had a huge clientele. They wouldn't even let me take the stuff out of the car. They'd be like, pay for it, and they was one of they used to buy a lot for me. So I always give her, sorry, they say, you give your best customer the first dibs. Unfortunately, I did. So I was like, don't. And I used to keep certain things that she asked for me on the side. I would have it like in the trunk because they couldn't see it. So yeah. Yeah, yeah, and I think I even have like one or two old videos of it, if anything. But like I said, people were like it would keep me busy, prices. I'm bagging shit up, and so it was hard for me to record. And plus I don't want the crazy people to see me too. You know what I'm saying? Because you know how they are. They'll put me AI, and and the rest is history. But there's two people. I'm gonna tell you, there's two people who have seen me in person. I'm not gonna say no names. Well, I'm gonna say one person. Miguel has seen me before. Miguel, he had the when I saw him out there in Coney Island, and he did respect me. I said, Miguel, no cameras. I was recording, but okay, I was I wasn't showing much. Oh, okay. So yeah, yeah. All right. So let's go over there because it's been tough over there for Miguel lately. So let's give him a little support over there for a little bit. Let's cheer him up. Hopefully, he don't come up with his stories. I got to tell you something. I hope he keeps it legit. And if I could get my damn what you mean I forgot about you, Wanda? What do you mean? You mean in a comment? Oh, oh yeah, yeah. But I can't talk about that. Damn, Wanda, you come on. You let the cat out of the hat, Wanda. You're not supposed to tell the people that. If they ain't supposed to pay attention, that's that bad. Ah, I bet you are. You two, you want to catch me, right? I bet you want to catch me. I'll tell you what. I'm going to catch you over there. I'm going to catch you and the family member. I'm going to catch y'all. I know where y'all be at. Watch out, YouTuber here. She's collecting the nuts. Just the squirrels collecting the nuts. But you missed it, YouTube 2.0. I was cammed up earlier. You missed it. Oh, there you go. Miguel, drop his link. Miguel's live. All right, Miguel. I'm gonna end my live. Shout out to everybody who came through here. Come on. I'm gonna end my live. Like I said, shout out to everybody that came out here. Next one would be next live. I don't know, in a couple of days. Um, I know Burial wants to do like a game thing, so and probably we get Shamrock in here. Shamrock, where you at, bro? Come on, man. I got my fishing tackle box, my new stuff. I'm ready to go fishing, bro. Where you at? No, no work, no show, no work. Where you at, man? Anyway, so yeah, like I don't know, maybe it'd be music, maybe it'd be but what I want to, oh, a game thing, a trivia. Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna look at it right now. Um, yeah, likewise, Mountain Girl, and give a salute to your husband. You just okay, and then maybe one day I'll slip. I'll have like butter in my hands, and the camera will turn on. With the, I'm eating popcorn or something, and my butter it slips. What? Sharon was somewhere else, and he come over here and give me some love and respect. Man, I'm gonna use him for bait and shit on my hook. Watch it. He gonna be my he gonna be my worm. Yeah, yeah. Shout out to Les. Yo, so that's what's up. Anyway, Let me, because I'm gonna keep yapping away. So shout out to everybody that came through. Y'all already know who you are. See y'all soon. It's other people's live. Miguel's live. Leslie's probably gonna go live late tonight. Who knows? And you got the 2.0 over there. Catching. She probably dropped a few videos. So yeah, like I said, if y'all want, it's just a mandatory. I'm gonna go over to Miguel's and give him a little bit love over there. So like I said, shout out to everybody. Salute to everybody. See y'all on the next one.